bing, 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 bing. Here we are. It is Sam and Lokesh and Anant, and this is the Martin Fowler Scrum. Hopefully that's gone live. It's now gone live. I can see people are chatting in the SaaSbook MOOC Gitter channel. The video stream should be live. I'm just bringing that up. Yeah, people welcome to join. Anant was having trouble with his bandwidth, I guess. He's gone off video. I think I was just trying to show him there's this, in the Hangout itself, there is a mechanism for adjusting your bandwidth. They've got a slider here. If you click on, it's just a screen share here, but basically if you mouse over the Hangouts, there's a thing here where you can adjust the amount of bandwidth that it uses. And sometimes that can work. If you're on very small bandwidth, Hangouts may just not be for you, and we'll just talk in chat, but there we go. Okay, so this is the Adventure Scrum, where we go around and we just sort of say what we've been doing. I've also got a new feature. I've got a time timer here, which we're going to be using in our design sprint next week. I'm just going to start that one there, I think. How do I start a new restart it? There we go, 15 minutes. So that's our time-boxed time for the system. I guess if we go to there and I put my face on over here, we can see the time counting down at the same time as the time timer there. So I'll go first. This morning, what have I been doing? I've been working on website 1. I've renewed the SSL certificates for the Agile Ventures main sites. So that's done. I've got a pull request on that. I've been reviewing other pull requests on website 1 and local support. And things basically under control. Bought this time timer for the design sprint next week. And yeah, I've got a physio meeting coming up next. Struggling to get things done in the day. I'm not blocked by anything, just lots to do, lots to catch up with the MOOC and so on. Yeah, so that's me. Lokesh, how are you doing? Can you hear me okay, Lokesh? No audio there from Lokesh. That's unfortunate. I guess Lokesh maybe lost connection there. I know he's been working on website 1 this morning. Hey, Lokesh. Oops. Have we got your audio back? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, we can hear you now. That's great. Yeah, go on. How are things?
I just started working on installing the website 1 on Cloud9. And I had some problems, but it was resolved by someone in the Slack chat.
It was Alex, yeah.
And yeah, and now it's working fine.
Great.
And I have, I'm trying to submit a pull request where I have made some improvements.
Yeah, for the yes, you did pull request to change the the installation instructions. Yes. Yes, great stuff. Yes. So is anything blocking you going forward now?
No, it's working now.
Okay, cool. So you have everything you need?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, and well, I merged in your pull request on local support as well.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. Well done getting that in. Okay, we'll just go on to Anant. Hey, Anant, do you want to try talking? Let's see if we can hear your audio now. Are you there, Anant? We can't hear you at the moment. Feel free to tell us how things are going with the course. Yeah. So I guess Anant's having connection problems. He's on low bandwidth. I think he's doing the course. Yeah. So well, I think that's actually our very short scrum there. We could, I guess, call that quits. Is there now, Lokesh? Do you need new things to work on or direction to push you in particular direction?
I'm sorry, could you repeat again?
I was going to say, do you need help deciding what to do next?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah. So maybe let's have just a little chat about, what the directions are. We just go into here. Let's go into local support. So very pleased to merge in your pull request here, which was this one. And it's in, oh, go on.
Actually, I cannot see your screen again.
You cannot see my screen again. Oh, that's so frustrating. Do you want that? Well, I guess I can stop and what browser are you using?
Yeah, now it's it's Google Chrome.
It's Google Chrome. Yeah, that's usually good. Yeah. How about, so you can see the screen now on your pull request?
No, I can usually see when you are talking.
Yeah,
video,
the video. But then,
see.
do you want to just reload the browser one time, come in and out?
Okay, let's try.
Hi there, Lokesh. Can you see my screen now?
No.
No. Let me just try. I wonder if there's something else I can do.
Yeah.
So you can see me. Hello.
Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah, but if I go onto screen share like this, you can't see me?
No.
Can't see my screen? Let me try reloading the Hangout one time.
Okay.
Okay, so let me try screen share again. How about now? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, there we go. All right, so no problem on my side. Okay, yeah, so excellent update of your pull request, and I guess you were able to use the GitHub amend command and sort that out. And so what we should see now in the pivotal tracker is that this the story there, which you click start on, is now closed, and you see it's got like activity, and it's got a link to your thing there, and it's marked as done, and now everybody knows it's done and they don't need to work on it. So that's the kind of stuff that really helps coordinate the team. So does how that all connects together all make sense to you? Any questions about any of that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great. So when I was looking at the code change, I was noticing that probably there's a way that this, now that we're saying here validates permalink presence true, this uniqueness constraint could probably be rolled into this line above, and I'm guessing it's probably something like this form now there. I imagine we might find that there's another code climate comment, not in the pull request, but in the basic code. Like if we go to, it's a good place to go. Okay. Climate.com for, let's see, can I just log in with GitHub? Oh gosh, and this is, then I have to like authenticate on my phone, which just seems ridiculous. Like, I don't know why I have this set up for, like for my banks and things. Yeah, like great. I want, 2-stage phone authentication for code climate. Like, I don't know. I want everybody to know our code climate scores. I don't know. I guess let's see if that works. Hopefully that'll work. Gosh. So what have we got? Agile Ventures. I have a feeling that they have like a paid plan that I think we've never kind of properly set up, and they've got their open source stuff. Here we go. it's website 1 and down in there. Oh no, we're not. So we're on local support, aren't we? So website 1, which needs a lot of work on the to fix up its score. Yeah, I think I have this ongoing problem with. Let's have a look here. No, so we don't have it. Oh no, there it is. Local support, not in alphabetical order. Local support, right? And so this you may or may not have seen before. I guess I'll pop this link actually in the Slack channel for local support. Where's it gone? Well, that's put a video in there. A silly picture of me. Local support. Here we go. That's you. So we've got quite a not unreasonable code climate score there. But in principle, we can see the whole breakdown of this. And so we could go and look at that file. We've got issues in here. I mean, in some ways, it's kind of dangerous to just sort of like start. I mean, we would want a lot of the things in here fixed. It would be perhaps inappropriate to be like just spending all of our time doing that. Can I investigate the code for this? But hopefully, you can go to this link and also see the code here. Oh gosh, that's ridiculous, isn't it? If I go into 1, I guess I could maybe navigate it to see all of the. So no issues there yet. Wonderful. So every app modeled. What are we looking at? We were looking at page.rb, weren't we? There we go. So yeah, so we can see here, like this issue is telling us about the same thing there, and a couple other things for this. So this is all of the kind of existing code climate issues for that file. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So this is, I would say, if you're since you were working on that file, you could feel free to open a new ticket to say, oh, I'd like to fix up the other issues in that file, and then you could do a pull request to fix up those issues. So that would be, to kind of practice doing another pull request kind of from scratch and then fix everything in that file. That's up to you if you want to do that. If that sounds like good practice and some fun, then that would be a great thing to do. If it sounds a bit boring, then maybe don't worry, because you've got lots of things, on website 1 or what have you. But yeah, so that's now closed in there. You can see that in there. Yeah, and then on website 1, yeah, it was an interesting thing that I guess we don't want to spend too long on it, but it was an interesting thing that you mentioned about the installation notes, and that you didn't like the $sign in front of things. I guess the $sign, I quite like it, as it's trying to indicate that you should type these things out on the command line rather than type them into a text editor. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes people who are like just looking at this, they might not know where to type it.
Okay.
The other thing I'd say is probably it might be good for you, instead of copying and pasting, actually to type these things out. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, so I think you're saying you want to get rid of the $, because what you want to be able to do is kind of take the
Okay, yeah, I get it.
right like this, and then go over here and do that. But I think actually, kind of for you to gain confidence in understanding the commands and using them, you kind of want to get used to remembering them. A bit like with the code. Like there's a danger if you go and copy somebody's code from Stack Overflow, and just bring it in, then you don't understand the little bits and how they operate.
Yeah.
So for this, like this is sort of starting to get to understand little by little how to what's the word? How to my brain's crashed. Sorry, reboot brain. How to administer a Linux system or a Unix system, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's like, I guess it's not a big deal either way, but something to think about. Yeah, see what you think. I'm, it's not a big deal, but we certainly want to get these changes in so that other people can work on that. So I guess we're kind of running out of time there. There's different things that you could do, so that like there's some more refactoring work on local support if you're interested. That I think, you know, if you did another refactoring ticket from scratch and that went smoothly, then you could maybe start to work on something a bit more complex on local support. You could take on a bug, you know, rather than just a refactoring. Or if you're enjoying the refactoring, you could do more refactoring. It's all, you know, what you feel comfortable with and what you feel is helping your learning. Or having got the website one working, there's lots of, as we were just sort of seeing there from the code climate, there's lots of fixes that we need on website one. The code climate score on website one is lower than local support. So there's, you know, lots of things that we could do with getting fixed here. So when you're ready, you know, you could start a refactoring on something on website one. Website one, of course, uses a different, it uses this waffle. All right, yeah, up there. So it uses the waffle thing. And so maybe, you know, feel free to have a look at that, you know, but maybe you want to kind of do a couple more pull requests in local support where you're familiar, and then maybe come to this later. It's up to you what you feel ready to take on, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so any questions? Oh, go on, yeah.
So yeah, do I need to create one issue for refactoring the whole file, or?
Yeah, I would say with like in that thing that we were just looking at there, where there's basically you know, there's like three, like for me when I look at these three things, there's we could have separate tickets, but there's three. They're all pretty much small changes. So we could just say make one ticket which would be fixing these three issues, and they could be like three tasks in the ticket. I would say, you know, but kind of up to you. My intuition would be it's not really worth having three separate tickets, because if you've got the file open for editing, you know, this one file, of course that's different from the, you know, in the situation where you've got like where you're touching multiple files and there's lots of different things, then we might say let's have you know, multiple tickets. But in this situation, I think it's fine for one ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions or thoughts?
No.
Great. Well, I'll just send you a link to the project management board for gosh, what's it called? So that one is here. So feel free to that's the wrong location, but let me. Yeah, I'll get that done. But I think that's our Scrum. Great work, you know, with the fixes and the pull requests. Lokesh, it's fantastic having you involved. Feel free to join us again later on for the Kempbeck Scrum, or I'll see you same time again tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Bye for now.
Thank you.